My name is Robert LaFrance. I'm the director of the David Owsley Museum of Art at Ball State University. Well, the two big things that happened in the museum last year were in the last fall, the exhibition With Watercolor, which showcased some of the great watercolors in our collection by artists like Turner and William Blake, and we even have a few Winslow Homers. That was a wonderful show because it also gave visitors the opportunity to try their hand at transparent watercolor in a little watercolor studio, which was embedded right into the galleries. We had about 150 to 200 different works that were left for display in the watercolor studio. It was quite successful. Last spring, we did something different. We had a show here called 1 in 3 from the World Bank Art Program in Washington, D.C. That show focused on one statistic from a World Health Organization report. That is, more than 1 in 3 women in the world are abused, are coerced into sex, or suffer from some other kind of abuse during their lifetimes. So this featured art by global artists, again global contemporary artists, from places like Estonia and Russia and the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as an important group of works by Muslim women artists that focused on this theme. It's an important social issue and we were ready to address it. Then as an adjunct to that show, we did our first ever full-scale theatrical production in the museum. And that was a play called Netta Wants to Die. That was a Washington troupe which traveled to Muncie to talk about the wars in Africa and the way that sexual violence is used as a weapon of war. Fascinating show, and it brought in lots of different diverse groups from around campus. This next year, we're looking forward to even more exciting exhibitions and programs. The two big exhibitions are in the fall, we are again focusing on a single medium, in this case metal sculpture. The show is called Continuum, and it displays the work of contemporary artist Michael Dunbar, but it placed in the context of the historical and stylistic works that have influenced him, that preceded his own work. In fact, we call it Continuum because it displays the great tradition of sculpture that's displayed in our museum. Next spring, we will again do a global contemporary art show. This one is called Shift, and it will display the work of 3 major artists. One is an Irish artist named Corbin Walker, another is a Korean named Young-il Ma, and the third is an American, Christopher Smith. They call it Shift because the works are installations with video and sculpture and also two-dimensional works that help to shift our perspectives about the artists themselves, about ourselves, and the world that we live in. I also want to take just a moment to point out that this museum is not just for the students of Ball State University. We're open 7 days a week and we're free for the public. I'm happy about this because over the past year we've had particular success with public and private school groups. Several thousand students visited, and we have an array of educational programs not only for them, but for the wider public, both adults and children. We do things like Family Day in the museum, and we have all kinds of activities for kids and adults. See our exhibitions, experience an artist presentation, and find out why I like to call this museum Muncie's gateway to the world of art.